Come on, hurry up, line up. Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Beamish Board School. We've come here today to be educated, and that's my job to make sure you are educated. Come inside and we'll get your education begun. Right, in you come. Come on, quickly. Sit down. Girls over here. Boys on this side. Now, in this school, we believe in the 3 P's. P for punctuality. You were here on time, so that's a good start. Second P is P for politeness. Remember, you always refer to me as sir. And ladies, they are ma'am. Don't forget that, it's very important. As are P's and Q's. Please and thank you. And the third P is for, you think for something for yourself. Give me some other things that begin with the letter P, and not P for playtime. So, we will continue now with, oh, I nearly forgot. Respect. Respect for Her Majesty. You can see here a picture of Queen Victoria, and we treat her with extreme respect. Stand up. Good. And say, good afternoon, Your Majesty. Good. Sit. Now, we will progress to the next part of our curriculum, which involves the 3 R's. Who knows what the 3 R's are? Good. R for reading. The second R is for writing. And the third R is for arithmetic. Have a look at the blackboard here. Read to me. What does it say at the top? Friday, the 27th of March, 1897. Good. The second R is R for arithmetic. And you will see here, I have put on the blackboard for you the 9 times table. Hands up those people who know their 9 times table. Could be better. Pay attention. Repeat after me. Once 9 is 9. 2 9s are 18. 3 9s are 27. 4 9s are 36. 5 9s are 45. 6 9s are 54. 7 9s are 63. 8 9s are 72. 9 9s are 81. 10 9s are 90. 11 9s are 99. 12 9s are 108. Reasonable, but there's always room for progress. Well, that was reasonable. In fact, so reasonable I think we're going to move on to some poetry. I'm going to teach you a poem. You're going to learn it so that you can go home tonight and show your parents what you've learned in school today. Our poem is entitled Little Things. Listen carefully, and then you can repeat it back to me. Little drops of water, little grains of sand, make the mighty ocean and the pleasant land. And the little moments, humble though they be, make the mighty ages of eternity. Last verse. Little deeds of kindness, little words of love, make the earth an Eden like the heaven above. Get that learned and make sure you say it at home tonight. Now, because you've done very well listening today, I think I'm going to give you a special treat. I'm going to tell you a story. Mind, you need to listen, because there will be questions at the end to make sure you have been paying full attention. Our story is a true story that happened about 200 years ago, not far from here, up the Northumberland coast at the Farne Islands. In the Farne Islands, there are a number of rocks which can be a danger to ships. So, to make sure that the passing sailors could see where the danger was, a lighthouse was built. And you'll see this picture of the Longstone Lighthouse. And in the Longstone Lighthouse lived the Darling family. There was Grace Darling and her mother and her father William, whose job it was to light the light at night so that ships would see the danger and avoid the rocks. However, one night there was a huge storm, and the SS Forfarshire was on its way from London to Scotland, didn't see the rocks, and when there's a collision between rocks and ships, the rocks win. However, at that moment, out of the top window, Grace saw what was happening. She shouted to her father, "Father, Father, we need to get the rowing boat out and go and rescue the sailors. Otherwise they'll drown." "Don't be ridiculous," said her father. "I'm an old man and you're just a useless young girl. They'll just have to drown." "Oh, Father, that would be terrible. We'd have their lives on our conscience forevermore." "Okay," said William, and against his better judgment, they got into their rowing boat, and you can see on the blackboard there are Grace and her father rowing towards the wreck of the Forfarshire. When they got there, they managed to get the sailors safely from the sinking ship into their rowing boat and back to the safety of the lighthouse. The sailors were so grateful. They told everybody back on the mainland of the bravery of young Grace. In fact, Queen Victoria heard about her heroism and sent a £20 note to Grace as a reward for her bravery. Some years later, when Grace died, everybody remembered how brave she had been. And if you ever go up to the village of Bamborough, you can see in the churchyard Grace's grave. Right, you've done reasonably well today, so I think we'll finish off with some PT. What do you mean you don't know what PT is? Oh, you probably call it PE. But we have physical training. I hope you're up to it. Stand up. Big deep breath. And out. In. And out. In. Hold it. And out. Arms up. And shoulders. Up. Shoulders. Up. Shoulders. This time, forward. Shoulders. Forward. Forward. Back. Side and back. Side and back. Side and back. Right, put those three together. Off we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Again. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Side. 2, 3. And sit. So, now remember, I said I was going to ask you some questions. I hope you've been paying attention. We do have ways of making you pay attention, remember. Let's have a think. The 3 R's. R4, a second R4, and the third R. Maybe a clue. What are 7 nines? 64? Ridiculous, it's there on the board. 7 nines are 63. I don't know. Let's see if you can remember about our story. Who was the heroine of our story? Grace Darling, good. And the name of the lighthouse where she lived? Longstone, good. Here's one. How much did Queen Victoria send to Grace for her bravery? £20, yes, a great deal of money. Well done. You've worked very hard this morning. In fact, I think now is the chance for you to go out and have some playtime. Class dismissed.